Hello, hello. So today's video, I am going to be looking at food cravings, and I'm going to concentrate on number one for food cravings, which is a bar of chocolate. Love me a bar of chocolate. So what I would like you to do, if you're able to right now, if not, you'll have to use your imagination, but if you can actually get hold of a chocolate bar or a cookie or whatever it is that you tend to crave the most, please pause this video, go and grab that now and come back with it. And now with that in your hand, pressed lovingly against your cheek, what I would like you to do is to open it. And just take it out. And this is probably going to melt all over my fingers because it's quite hot outside. Just smell it. Really, really smell it. And then just pop it to one side. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, having smelt that chocolate bar, whatever you have, what intensity level is your craving? Where 10 is you are about to just pause this video, go out, grab a whole handful and stuff them in your mouth. And I'm going to rate that on a 7 for me. And let's do a little bit tapping for that. So starting with the side of your hand, just repeat after me. Even though I really want that chocolate bar. The smell was so incredible. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I really want to eat that chocolate bar. It smelt so wonderful. And now I really want to eat it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have to eat that chocolate bar. It smelt incredible. All sweet and chocolatey. And perhaps I can still smell it a bit on my fingers, a bit of finger sniffing. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I really want that chocolate bar. It smelt incredible. I can still smell it. Really sweet and chocolatey. That sweet chocolatey smell. I really want that chocolate bar. I have to eat that chocolate bar. The smell of it smelt so sweet and chocolatey. I really need to eat that chocolate bar. This craving is so intense. I have to eat that chocolate bar. The smell was amazing. That sweet chocolatey smell. That sweet chocolatey smell. I have to eat it. Okay. And take a breath. And just have a check-in with yourself. What's happened with your number? So mine was a 7. It's now kind of like a 4 or a 3. It's not too bad now. So what I'd like you to do now is go back to that chocolate bar. Just have another little sniff. Does it smell different to you? And has that done anything with your number? So mine hasn't really done anything. I'm definitely going to go with a 3 for that now. But if you do have some remaining urge after having smelt it again, let's just do a little bit of a tap for that. So even though I have this remaining craving, after smelling that chocolate bar, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I still have this craving after smelling that chocolate bar, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this remaining craving for chocolate, it still smells gorgeous, or sweet and chocolatey. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Still have this craving, this remaining chocolate craving. Still smells gorgeous. Still smells sweet and chocolatey. Still have saliva in my mouth. This remaining craving. It still smells lovely. It still smells sweet and chocolatey. This remaining chocolate craving. This remaining chocolate craving. Still want it. It still smelled incredible. Still smells sweet and chocolatey. This remaining chocolate craving. This remaining chocolate craving. It still smells sweet and chocolatey. Take a breath. What's happened with your number now? Just have a little check-in with yourself. And then just have another little sniff. Smelling a bit sweet and sickly to me now, actually. I don't know if the smell has changed for you. And now I'd like you to just, I'm just going to break a little piece off. Just have a little taste. How does that taste to you? That tastes a lot sweeter than I remember it. Just having had a taste now and feeling in your mouth, we feel how it's melting, or it tastes like the texture of it. When you heard that crunching down, when you bit into it, if the sound is a factor, also bear in mind what it sounded like when you opened the wrapper. And with all that in mind, having just had that little bit, don't eat any more, what's happened with your intensity level? Has it gone up again? So having tasted it, that actually tasted a bit too sweet for me after that initial tapping for smell. But I would say mine has probably gone up a little bit, even though it's tasted a bit too sweet. So mine's probably gone up to a 5. So let's just do a little bit of tapping for what it tastes like. So starting on the side of your hand again. Even though I have this chocolate craving, because it tastes so fucking awesome. It tastes so chocolatey. It tastes so sweet. And I really just want to scoff the lot. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving for the rest of that chocolate bar. The taste of it in my mouth was all warm and melty. It was all sweet and chocolatey. And I really want to eat the rest of that chocolate bar. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I really need to eat that chocolate bar. I've had a little taster now. I could feel it in my mouth. All warm and melty. All sweet and chocolatey. It made me feel really good. And I really want to eat the rest of it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I need to eat the rest of that chocolate bar. I really need to eat the rest of that chocolate bar. I can taste it in my mouth. All sweet and chocolatey. All warm and melty. And the feel of it when my teeth bit down. The feel of it when I started chewing. And the sound of it. And the taste of it. I need to eat the rest of that chocolate bar. I need it. It makes me feel good. For a little while. That sweet chocolatey taste in my mouth. The feel of it on my tongue. The feel of it on my teeth. So sweet and chocolatey. All warm and melty. I need that chocolate. That sweet, warm chocolate. That melty chocolate. All sweet and melty. I need the rest of that chocolate. I need the rest of that chocolate. Okay, take a breath. And what's happened to your intensity level? So if you remember, mine went from a 7 to about 3. Went up to a 5 a little bit when I tasted it. And now I don't actually feel any urge to eat this personally. But how do you feel? Do you feel like you need to eat the rest? If you do, if your number is still above like a 3, let's do a little bit more tapping for that. So even though I have this remaining craving, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I still need to eat the rest of this chocolate bar, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I still want it, I still want to want it. I don't want to let go of my need. Because it brings me pleasure. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This remaining chocolate craving. This remaining chocolate craving. I still want it. I still want to eat that chocolate. And I still want to eat the chocolate. And that doesn't make me bad or stupid. It's just that until now, I went to chocolate to make me feel good. I went to chocolate if I was stressed. And it made me feel better. If only for a little while. And I don't want to let that go. And that's okay. This remaining chocolate craving. This remaining chocolate craving. This remaining chocolate craving. I choose to know there are other things I can do. I choose to know it's okay to let go of the craving. I choose to know my pleasure does not have to come just from chocolate. And I'm not telling myself I'm never eating chocolate again. I'm just controlling my choices. I choose to control my cravings, not the other way around. I choose to let go of this need for chocolate. I choose to know it's safe to do so. Okay, and take a breath. And how are you doing with your intensity level? What's happened to that number? Now, I feel absolutely no need for that chocolate at all now. I don't know how you're feeling. Just go ahead anyway, however you feel. I don't rush it. Yeah. Right. Oh man, that's sweet. That Yeah, that wasn't that nice. You may well find that the taste changes a little bit after you do this tapping. And whereas before, after having one piece of the chocolate, you'd have then scoffed the lot. If you've managed to bring your number right down, the chances are you can quite happily leave this. And in fact, I'm going to put it back in the packet if I can. There we go, and stick that in the fridge. For my other half to find, because that's not doing anything for me. So look, I'm not saying that by doing this tapping you are never going to eat chocolate again. It's not about that. It's not about going without. It's never about going without. The moment you deny yourself something, I don't know about you, but if I tell myself I shouldn't be having something, I immediately want it. So this is not about that. This is some tapping to gain control. Because a lot of the time, and I've had this, I know exactly what you're feeling. You've just had this overwhelming urge, and I have been known to go out in the pouring rain to the local shop just because I absolutely had to have some chocolate or a packet of crisps. Those are my two poisons, the sweet and the salty. And this is about just firstly recognizing what's happening, then making a choice. Either you go off and you get that chocolate, and that's fine, or you do some tapping around the craving and then see how you feel. So it's bringing in that element of control. So hopefully that has helped you. If you've got any questions, please get in touch, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.